I'm Mark Small. This is Civil Discourse Now for November 10th, 2022. I want to thank everyone who voted for me in this past election for Indiana House District 86. I appreciate that. I know that there were people who would never have thought of themselves as voting for a Republican who voted for me. I appreciate that. I also appreciate people who used to vote for the Republican Party candidates, thought they never would again, and voted for me. Thank you. There are more elections coming up. We've got municipals next year. But I want to talk this evening about tomorrow. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. And Veterans Day began with World War I ending. World War I ended on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. People called it the war to end all wars because it was so horrific. There was one trench basically that ran through, and so many people died for relatively a few feet per battle. Nobody thought there would be a war again because it was so horrific. Now, it was senseless. It was cousins who were related by blood because of Queen Victoria who were doing war. And they wanted to prove that their country was best. The Germans were on the offensive. Of course, the United States made profits from everybody. When we started to lose money, that's when we threw people into it. But as horrific and stupid as World War I was, you look at World War II and think, well, that was a war had to be fought because we had to fight the genocide of the Nazis and the genocide of the Japanese imperial government. World War II would not have happened had it not been for World War I. And that's what we should learn, is that wars make no sense. We're wrecking our economy in order to maintain aircraft carriers, amongst other things, that are going to be the first targets in the event that we have any kind of a shooting war. It doesn't make us less American if we advocate for fewer arms and more schools. That's what we should be doing. This is Mark Small. This is Civil Discourse Now. Have a nice evening. Peace, love, happiness, freedom, nanu, and all that good stuff. And I approve this podcast, how I made it. Take care.